let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Ah, India, the land of vibrant colors and legendary gem scams. From the moment you step off the plane, you're enveloped in a whirlwind of sights, sounds, and smells. The air is thick with the aroma of spices, and the streets are alive with the chatter of vendors and the honking of rickshaws. Everyone knows someone who got a great deal on a sapphire that turned out to be glass. It's almost a rite of passage for travelers in India. The allure of these precious stones is hard to resist, especially when they're presented with such charm and persuasion. So, there I was, fresh off the plane, wandering through Jaipur, the Pink City. The city is a maze of pink-hued buildings, each one more enchanting than the last. The architecture is a blend of ancient and modern, with palaces and forts standing tall amidst bustling markets. I fancied myself a savvy traveler, armed with YouTube tips on avoiding scams. I had read all the blogs, watched all the vlogs, and felt prepared for anything. Little did I know the real test was yet to come. Enter Raju, a friendly young man, eager to practice his English. He approached me with a warm smile and a twinkle in his eye. His enthusiasm was infectious, and before I knew it, we were deep in conversation. We chatted about cricket and Bollywood, and then came the pivot. Raju's eyes lit up as he spoke about his favorite cricket players and the latest Bollywood hits. It was easy to get lost in the conversation, but then he smoothly transitioned to a different topic. You know, my uncle has a small family business. Gems. Very respected. His tone was casual, but there was a hint of excitement. He painted a picture of a quaint little shop filled with the finest gemstones, each one with a story to tell. Maybe just for a cup of tea and a chat? The hook was cast. It seemed innocent enough, just a friendly invitation to learn more about the local culture. But I knew, deep down, that this was the beginning of an adventure I wouldn't soon forget. We navigated narrow alleys, the air thick with the scent of spices and the hum of bustling activity. Our destination was a small, unassuming shop where Uncle G awaited with his usual warm smile. He greeted us with chai, a gesture of hospitality, and began to present his collection of gems, each accompanied by tales of royal lineage and ancient heritage. "These are export quality, my friend," he said, his eyes twinkling. "Special price for you." But as I listened, my brain cells woke up. Something about Uncle G's gemology sounded rehearsed, almost too perfect. I scrutinized the certificates he showed us. They looked suspiciously like they were printed on a home computer, lacking the authenticity one would expect. It hit me like a ton of bricks. They were running the Gem Scam 101 playbook, a well-rehearsed con designed to dupe unsuspecting tourists. What if I could flip the script? The prey becomes the predator. I decided to play along, but with a twist. It was time to see how far Uncle G would go. My mission was to outscam the scammers for comedic value. I played the role of a wealthy, discerning buyer. "Oh, Uncle G, these are magnificent. My family adores high-value investments." I peppered them with questions to inflate their hopes. "My auntie Priyanka, she's on the board of the International Gemological Institute." I introduced my fictional expert, Dr. Aloysius Finkelstein. He's based in Antwerp, a real stickler for quality. The hunter was becoming the hunted. The day of the final inspection arrived. I showed up with a plastic magnifying glass and a flickering LED torch. "Dr. Finkelstein taught me a few tests," I announced gravely. I began my examination reciting random gemology terms. Uncle G and Raju were visibly sweating. I peered at their shiniest stone and gasped. "Is this, I looked at them, feigning betrayal. The silence was deafening. Uncle G's jaw hit the floor. Raju looked ghostly. "Synthetic? No, sir. These are sacred family heirlooms. These are sacred family heirlooms. Passed down through generations, each piece holds a story, a memory, a fragment of our family's soul. How could they be synthetic?" I sighed, shaking my head with profound sadness. The weight of disappointment was heavy, not just for me, but for the legacy these heirlooms represented. My father would have paid top dollar, but synthetics, they were a betrayal of trust, a mockery of our heritage. I dropped a printout common gem scams in Jaipur. It was a small act of defiance, a way to educate and protect others from falling into the same trap. Uncle G remembered an urgent appointment, his face flushed with embarrassment as he hurried away, avoiding further confrontation. Raju had to tend to his sick mother. His excuse was flimsy, but it was clear he wanted to escape the situation as quickly as possible. I walked out with a story worth its weight in gold. The lesson learned was invaluable, a reminder to always stay vigilant. India is incredible, but a little skepticism goes a long way. The vibrant streets, the bustling markets, they all hold secrets waiting to be uncovered. Stay woke, stay safe, and always ensure your toast is appropriately artisanal, fam. Because in a world full of fakes, authenticity is the real treasure.